Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you about anime card clash, beginner stuff, beginner cards, you know, some stuff runes. Did Roblox change the icon? Now it kind of looks like Discord almost. I was like looking for it, where is it? So beginner cards, I've done short content, like TikTok videos and YouTube short videos on this already. I wanted to make a little bit of a longer video so I can explain a little bit more, because you know when you make short videos it's like 60 seconds or a little bit longer, but in this video I wanted to just give you some more info on the cards that I like to use that I think are really good for beginners. We're gonna get straight to it. I think a great beginner card is Flame Deity, which is this one. If you can get it, I mean, it's a 1 in 500,000. It's not easy, but I still think and consider this one of the more beginner cards. I mean, I have 10 of them, which means that I already drew a lot. So if you don't necessarily have that, that's fine. We're gonna talk about some others as well. Just wanted to quickly let you know that you could kind of like look for this card. It applies a permanent burn to the opponent on entry, dealing 10% maximum health. Every time an opponent burns, this card gains a stack. At 5 stacks against another player, execute the opponent. Now this does not work with like computer guys that you fight. You have to like this for PvP, but the one that we really are looking for here is the burn the opponent on entry, dealing 10% maximum health, and that is really good. You can beat basically many bosses up until Candyland with that, so that's a very nice card to have. We're gonna go all the way down here to find some that I personally think are really good that you can use to utilize. Let me just quickly browse through. There was one that I was looking for. I think it was, wait, it's one of these blue cards. Is it right over here? This one. Well, let's start with Berserker Shinigami. Really good card as well, because it revives to 50% health, so like you can like let him die and he comes back and he gains more damage. So as a beginner card, that is good, because one thing is going to happen when you're a beginner: you're gonna die a lot. Your cards are gonna die quite a bit. So having him in there, which is very nice, you can combine him with a few things. For example, like Limitless. He's gonna get another, you know, stack here. Limitless is really good, because he's gonna be, you know, hit once and then he doesn't get any damage. Then he's gonna get hit again, and then he dies. Then he comes back, does more damage. Overall, a very solid card. I gotta be honest, and I personally think he's not too hard to get, because the Shinigami, let's go. There he is. I got one, of course, in 50 million, which I use, but you can see here I have 81, so I think you guys shall be able to get at least one of them if you play the game a little bit. Another one that I think is very good is the Ice Empress, also a very good beginner card. If you go down here, I have about 34, so she's quite rare, 1 in 1 million, but you will notice soon, the more you play, the kind of easier it is to get the 1 in the million ones. So she's good. She freezes an opponent for 2 turns on death. Simple. I like simple cards. You can build some very nice combos if you only have one guy to beat. Now, if you get later on into solo leveling, into the solo leveling world, you have like 5 guys to beat, which means you're gonna have to have a different loadout. Sometimes you can win with brute force, sometimes you can win with tactics. It depends on the people that you fight and what the cards you have. Let's talk about some support cards as well. I'm gonna always switch back and forth. You have to excuse me. I am super exhausted. I've been out all day. I actually wanted to make this video this early on, very early in the morning, but then I realized I'm meeting my parents, well, my mother and my grandmother, and like the family and everybody, so I'm just very tired. So you have to live with me yawning, okay? One of the more cards that I really like, now this is not a beginner card, but if you can get the Galaxy Hero card, is really strong. For every ally with this support card, increases the max health and damage by 10%. So it all stacks on each other. Really strong stuff. But let's talk about something that everybody will probably have, which is the Sealed Cube. Actually, that's a really good card. The first attack by an opponent will cause the opponent to be imprisoned for 1 turn. So basically, it's like a stun, which is really nice, especially in the beginning. You want to use that. Another one that is really good as well is Red Thorn. I've used this in the beginning, 4 or 5 worlds, 4 worlds, I think. Red Thorn, great stuff, because you have a 50% chance to dodge the first 2 attacks on entry. Yes, it is RNG. Sometimes you have to rerun it. If you have a team where you kind of like put all through, you can literally like put red fragments anywhere, which kind of like sometimes grants you like 3 hits at least. So that's really nice. Red Fragment is probably the best support card for me personally as a beginner. Is Red Thorn with a Red Fragment attack. It's really powerful. Later on, this one is really good as well. Ninetales Wrath. When below 50% health, apply a permanent burn, dealing 5% maximum health. This is actually really good to be shared with Shinigami, which also gives another, like, this gives a burn effect, and the Shinigami dies, comes back at like 50%, which means it would trigger the Fox Cloak. Really, really nice as well. Kind of think about it. You have to kind of think around it, but yeah, really nice as well. What I still use today is the Shinobi Cells. After defeating an opponent, heal 50%. This is so good for solo leveling. If you have a brute force character, for me, for example, is this guy here, is 10 billion. And if he just gets damaged a little bit and he takes one guy out, literally Nature's Wrath almost heals him all the way up. So that's really nice too. It's one of these days, man. I don't know. It's like, oh my god, I need to sleep. Binding Light. Interesting. Seal of Restriction. Kind of interesting as well. Because I have 34, so kind of almost counts as beginner. You can see when the support... This is one of the best cards, like supports. It's really good. When the supported card is defeated, which means if you put it here, if the Shinigami is defeated, yeah, seal or defeated the opponent's ability is permanently disabled. So that means if he dies, this one will trigger, and the skill, the entire ability of that card is going to be disabled. So if you have somebody with a really, really annoying skill, you can use this. Really, really good. Okay, what else do we have? Now, some more guys out there here. One of them will be, yeah, I like 6 Paths of Pain, Naruto. 6 Paths of Pain, it's a very much beginner card, it's a 1 million card as well. Really good. Because on entry, stun all opponents for 1 turn. Enemies will also take 15% more damage when stunned. That's quite powerful. Having him as tier 10 billion is actually quite satisfying. I'm actually quite happy about that. Alright, there's so many more cards, first of all. I also count that the Eternal Dragon is a beginner card because you can get him from the raids, but you kind of need a good raid team. I have some videos on the channel, so make sure to check them out. He's alright as well. 50% chance to roar after every attack. Each roar grants a 25% stat boost. So if you can really find a way on buffing him up like crazy, really cool card as well. Let's go a little bit more down here. There's a few things that I got in here. Yeah, no. Oh, wait, yeah. One Punch Man. Is he... I don't know what his name is. There we go. So, One Punch Man. Bold Hero. 5% chance to deal the opponent's maximum health. You can literally just destroy everybody. It is RNG. 5% is not a lot, but if you use this with Red Thorn and some other ones, you can actually buff the card's potential way higher up. Without 5%, that kind of becomes... It's always 5%, but you have multiple 5%. So, yeah, that's a really, really good card to use and have in your repertoire. You can see that he's not that hard to get. I have 31 of him. I do have 1.7 million pulls or something, which you can get out of... I'm going to show you real quick because some of y'all might not know how the best way. You go into exploration, right? You go in here, you put... Oh, I didn't. Oh my god, I forgot. No way. That's so sad. Okay, so I'm gonna do this right now. You're gonna put in the rarities that you can. Make sure to get the green plus to get the packs. Deploy, and then basically wait. The countdown timer also runs when you are AFK. Like, when you're out of the game. You can literally close out on the game, and you still get it after so and so much time, which is a great implementation to the game, because not everybody can always run the computer 24/7, and you will get some nice card pack opening situations there. So I'm just gonna max this out here. You can see I have 100 million there. Since when do I have 100 million Ice Empress? I didn't know that. Did I roll this today? I'm not so sure. Sometimes I don't even know what I have anymore. And with Nightmare, I don't have anything currently. I could probably get this guy, but he's in my deck here, so I can't really bring him in there. There's another card that I wanted to show you. Oh yeah, the Awakened Promised Child is really good as well. Awakened, I have him 83 times. He is so good, but I think they nerfed him now. Randomly applies a burn effect or stuns for 1 turn when attacking. I think it was broken, but they did fix it now, I think. But again, it used to be very, very powerful. I don't know if it is really much now, but I still use him sometimes, so I haven't noticed a huge difference, but let's see. Anyways, this is it, what I got for like some good beginner cards. There is so many, as you can see, like if I'm going down the road, there's so many more cards that you can use that are just really good. her, for example, is also nice. Stun the opponent for 1 turn on entry. If you have some nice damage, that's going to give you another extra hit. You have Star Fist, which also is really good. There's a lot of cards that you can use, that you can utilize to do some really nice damage. But this is, for me, these are the cards that I kind of used in my, you know, in my time when playing Anime Card Clash. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want me to do a part 2, just let me know, and I'll do one. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one. Make sure to give it a like and a subscribe, or even write a comment, just something. Give me activity. Anyways, goodbye. Peace.